the city cold. I'm on the court, I'm balling out, he got a bloody nose. I am not your cuz, I am not your bro. I get up in your ass and split it all up to your nose. Said they got the city hot, well I just made the city cold. I'm on the court, I'm balling out, he got a bloody nose.
Podcast of Dustiny. All right, we'll put that in like the B-roll or something like that. Right.
Run that back. Give that one more shot. Get his ass.
All right, here we go. Now you're gonna. Oh, it's gonna be hard for me too. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Just chill.
Silence.
Okay, here we go. Podcast of Dustiny, episode 32.
32.
Hold on. We got this.
Didn't you say it was 33?
Did I say 33? That's good.
Nice catch.
Here we go. Official thing. Here we go.
Send it.
All right. Podcast of Dustiny, episode 33. I'm here at every episode that I do is usually in a different location. It's usually like a historical location, a famous location, or it could just be an interesting location. And I'm going to say that this place is definitely an interesting location because I'm here with Ryda and Rizzy, and this is Rizzy's house.
What's up?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? How's you guys doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. It took me a few times to start this one because we kept on laughing, and that's why I'm stuttering so much because I'm trying to keep it together. Because right when I started it the first attempt, I was like, Podcast of Dustiny episode, and then he just lost it. He was just like,
he
did the thing where he went, it was just straight, bro. I have flashbacks to the movies where they do that and shit. And
well, thank you, Ryda, for giving me compliments on how well I'm doing my show and starting it off.
I got you, bro.
I really appreciate it. Ryda and Rizzy are they're musicians. They're just artists in general. They're producers. They're creatives. Rizzy, I met at I met both of you guys at AZ Way Too Active.
Right. Yeah.
But when I say producer, I mainly mean Rizzy, right? Because Rizzy was the guy who produced that show, produces a lot of shows for you, and produces a lot of things for you.
Yeah.
At AZ Way Too Active, that's like a compound collective type. Well,
no, they started.
Yeah.
I want to say they're a collective, really. They're really more of like a
collective.
company.
I would consider it.
Yeah. Not a compound. I'm making it seem like they're doing something secret.
Kind of is a compound.
Well,
though.
they only so AZ Way Too Active has been around since we started in the music scene in like 2016 or some shit. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And like it's always just kind of been like a loose thing. I think I don't even know who really started it.
I believe it was Staz.
Uh-oh.
I believe Staz and
Who's Staz? Is Staz?
Staz the Italian. So he kind of runs. If I'm correct and my knowledge, leads me true. Then he runs it, and I'm pretty sure him and like.
Who's the DJ? Is it DJ Goth?
DJ Goth. Shout out DJ Goth.
Is that the same guy you're talking about, or is that?
different
Okay, it's a different dude.
Separate dude. Yeah. DJ Goth is really. I'm pretty sure just their like in-house DJ type of thing.
Oh, he is. It seems to
yeah.
me like every time I go there, like it seems to me like he's the one in charge. It seems like, but no,
dude knows how to run a show for sure. Like he definitely calls make sure people are ready and stuff.
Yeah,
like
when
that.
it comes to the actual like production of the show, I'd say he kind of is like the front man almost that the client.
I guess it's just because of the way of
Just
how high he stands up in that.
yeah,
bro, the double stairs.
I love that.
It's sick.
Yeah, no,
spot.
That's what I was saying is they've been around forever, but they only got that warehouse like I don't know, maybe 6 months ago.
Only 6 months. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems like such a new place. I remember the first thing that they had there. I think had to have been this girl's birthday party. I forgot her name, but you know, Blue the Color. Blue, he's like this rapper from out here, but he was performing there, and they had so I guess this is a bunch of moot right now, but you know what I mean. It is definitely a new spot. I met you guys both at the a show that you produced that you were on as well, for DJ Lucas, and
shout out DJ, man.
Dude, it was an insanely good night, a great night. I went there, you know, expecting just to see one of my favorite artists, DJ Lucas, but I ran into you guys and got to see you guys perform, and I was a total, like, a new fan of you guys, and just amazed by your energy that you guys had on stage and your big crew, and it was a new, fresh thing. And one thing I wanted to ask you guys about, especially Ryda, is what does the pink bandana? What is the pink bandana?
Bro,
because that was one thing I was seeing flashing a lot, and you talk about it in your songs a lot too.
Yeah.
Could you explain to my audience and me what I love it. I think it's great.
So essentially, it kind of started honestly back in the day. You know, when I was first getting into this stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I felt very much like doing the music I make. Everyone was kind of making it like, oh, you gotta like have a gang. Like you gotta be in a gang. Like, are you Crip? Are you Blood? Whatever. And like to me, I don't know. That shit was kind of corny to me because I don't know. I never cared about being in the gang or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I come across, as a young kid, Lil B.
I was just about to
shout out the bass guy.
I was like trying to like not interrupt you. I want to like get into like how much I think that you guys remind me. Like the vibe is like the Lil B vibe.
Oh
and
yeah.
The bitch mob thing.
Dude, he said something before the podcast, before he got here. He was asking me about bitch mob. I need Ryda to answer that.
I was trying to tell him like a way that I could describe a lot of stuff like this and vibes like that is like, you know, not so serious, taking it not so seriously. I don't like to I don't want to use the word jokey because that could be insulting, but I'm saying like you don't take what you're doing so serious, and that's a good thing. You're putting like a fun vibe to it.
And
is
like
the word
that was what kind of. So here, back to the thing.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Come across Lil B, start seeing all that bitch mob task force, bitch mob anthem, seeing all the, essentially just all that shit. And I was like, bro, like, and then I remember Lil B followed me, this is before I was even doing music, bro, just being a fan,
Really?
Get a follow from Lil B on Twitter. Start, like just.
He was following everyone back then.
He still does. For sure. He still does. Yeah.
No,
not like a crazy thing,
yeah.
but, just kind of more of like, as a fan, more of like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Personal.
Yeah.
Thing
like
that you.
I need that.
You
type
needed
of
that.
thing. Yeah. And then I start seeing how it's just like everyone, like if you just have love for Lil B and you're just a part of that, you're just part of the bitch mob, you're just part of the task force. It's just how it is. Task force assemble, whenever needed.
Yeah.
So I just started banging that shit.
Yeah.
Like fuck it. You guys want to see me be a gangbanger? Fuck it. I'm banging this shit like for real. Like actually, like I'll beat someone up over this shit, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of people that always try and say, like, oh, the pink flag is close to red. Pink's a shade of red. Like, no, it's not supposed to be that. It's not me trying to fucking half be a blood or anything like that. Like, it is literally its own thing. It is bitch mob. And that's just essentially what it is. And, like, don't get me, like, I meet random-ass people.
Yeah.
And they'll see the pink flag, be like, bitch mob? And I'm like, dog.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And that's the coolest thing to me.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a thing built on, more love and respect rather than, crime.
Yeah.
So, which don't get me wrong, crime comes with everything, but
yeah,
it's just more of like, what are the things you want to stand on first?
Yeah, it's like, it almost is saying like that pink can be the hardest color of all time.
Bro, and it's my favorite color. Like, I have like 25 hats pink.
Yeah.
Fucking shirts that are pink.
Not wearing any pink today.
Not today, bro. No.
And we're shooting the pink bandana music video
what
after this, actually.
I've got 50 pink bandanas.
You guys are both rocking dope-ass shit right now. We got the Usher shirt right here. My Way. I fucking love that fucking album or song. Is a song, but was the whole album called My Way too? Or no? I think it was just the song, right?
I think it was just the song, yeah.
But that is a dope-ass fucking shirt. The font is insane.
Yeah, so this shit kind of encapsulates me, bro. Like,
makes me think of TRL.
Bro, see, I think of myself as like a 2006 fucking just right now. Like,
that's how you need to imagine Ryda, is like in this.
Like, I have a shirt. I have a shirt that's literally like, I made my own shirts that were literally just kind of like this, like same kind of style.
That's what I was gonna say, is that you look at your Spotify and stuff, and like your Instagram and stuff, and it's just like a lot of that Lil B replacing your face, Photoshop on other like things like that.
Cold case.
Using
Yeah.
oh,
I made that cover.
you know,
Rizzy
like
made that.
also like No Limit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're using No Limit, Cash Money kind of stuff.
For sure, bro.
I'm a huge fan of No Limit and Cash Money.
Bro, my 3 biggest influences, and I say this, I stand on it. There's a like honorary mention, Tupac. That's kind of like the whole intro for me getting into rap and really like that, just as a young kid hearing all that shit. But 3 main influences of the music I make today.
I'm sorry. I have to be that guy all the time that has to tell people. Yeah, sorry.
But 3 main influences.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, Chief Keef.
Yes. That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask you that too, your influences and stuff, but as well as Lil B, right? Probably would be your 4th, something like that.
But I wouldn't say
not
musically.
Yeah, not musically, just in terms of
like the way he lives, you know, and like the mantras kind of that he lives. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like I just remember being a kid and seeing this one music video where Lil B, like at the end of it, bro, he starts crying.
Yeah.
Starts crying. He's talking about how much he loves the world and loves everything in it.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, there's certain aspects of Lil B that I disagree with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you remember when he got jumped by A Boogie and PNB Rock and all that.
Was that in the back of a festival?
It was like Rolling Loud, I
like
believe.
A parking lot or something like that.
Yeah, and so
Loud,
he gets jumped like by like 15 of them, and then he goes onto his stage
and then he started growing dreads.
And yeah. I think he had dreads at that time.
He stopped having the shaved head. So he did have dreads at the time.
And then he gets on stage and he says, shout out A Boogie and shout out PNB. They just jumped me in the back, but I love them.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at them for that.
You disagree with the fact that
that's not what I'm on. Like,
I don't know if I can get on board with that either.
Not
just being like, hey, shouts out to you in that parking lot. You jumped me in.
That's crazy to me. Like, I'm going to have to get back in that scenario.
Fuck that. I totally agree.
So, and don't get me wrong, like I would love to be that type of person. Like,
I mean, it's hard not to love A Boogie though. Great music.
Yeah.
Great music.
I'm not gonna speak on that.
Yeah. All right, but I don't like that you fucked me up, but I do like your music.
Yeah, DJ, play A Boogie.
Yeah. But
look back at it.
Yeah, and then that's essentially the whole creation of the bitch mob shit.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of act like Nardwuar for a second here and be like, you pulled off in a Jag? I pulled up in a Jag. You pulled off in a bucket. Those lyrics, what are those lyrics?
So those lyrics, essentially, Jaguar, really nice car. So back in the day, honestly, where that comes from, my homie Troy, he passed away. Rest in peace to him. But when we were young-ass kids, bro, like 15, 16, his dad had a Jag.
Yeah.
And his dad would always be in and out the crib, doing shit, going on his little thing, whatever, single dad life, whatever. We would always take his fucking keys and just whip the Jag, bro. It would be so sick. We'd be flying the Jag, foreign. And it was just one of those times that you always think back to type of thing.
I was going to say I pulled up in a Kia, so I think I'm what you're talking about in that song, too.
See, what I really talk about, too, bro, is...
Oh, it is? Okay, what would you consider a Kia?
Bucket is a hoopty, bro. Like, some shit that you got to fucking get fixed every week. Like, some shit that, like, shit's falling off. Like, that's a bucket. Like,
you're right.
No handles on the door. You got to leave the window unlocked. So that way you could reach down and unlock. Like,
that's true.
That's a bucket.
That's true.
If you're in a shop less than 3 times a year, your car's good. You have a nice car.
Is a PT Cruiser a bucket?
No.
Okay.
I think, honestly, any car could be a bucket.
Yeah.
It don't matter the kind of car.
Is a bucket a piece of shit?
Yeah, it's just like a shitty ass car.
A rust bucket.
Like, I would probably honestly say primarily a bucket would be like a 93 Impala.
Okay.
Primarily. Just because they're older, shitty, they've been beat up, fucking.
They make a lot of noise when they come down the street, but not in a good way.
Yeah, all right, wait, but if you pull up in a 93 Impala, I don't care the condition. Like, that shit's dope. It's way cooler than a Jag. No.
If you think so.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking like handles off, like like
Yeah.
rust marks on the car. Like, you know when it get that sun fade and the
Yeah.
shit like it's 2 different colors. Like that's what I'm thinking of as a bucket.
Okay, yeah. So just like basically a car that you have for a long time, and it eventually has a
Shit
smell.
hardly works.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah,
barely
yeah, yeah.
work. Like is it, you hit your homie up to hang out, and he
You'll
like
be on
he
the
like
highway going like 70, and suddenly the whole car starts shaking. And
Exactly.
the driver's like, "Don't worry, it happens all the time."
like you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit you get this shit above 45, and the whole body starts shaking. Like that's a bucket.
Oh, okay. We learn some new things here every day or every podcast episode. So just get a better car out there, you
We're
fans.
just heathens. There's so many
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them
yeah.
in Arizona.
Bro, yeah, just drop that shit off at a junkyard and just fucking
Just
get yourself something.
what
easy.
you gotta do, you gotta open up a bank loan or an LLC.
You might have to pay some shit every month, but you know it's better than driving around in a fucking
Boy.
bucket.
Yes. Rizzy, I wanted to talk to you about. You're not just a producer. You're also you make music. You have a Spotify. I looked through your Instagram. You have some videos in 2020 where you're like really spitting some crazy good shit. The flow, the approach is good. The tone, all that. What are you doing right now with music right now?
So when we first linked up, like back in like 2018, we we're all trying with the music, and I've been creative and I've like made videos and stuff, like worked with Photoshop and Premiere like my whole life.
Yeah.
So I've always had like that creative thing, but then I got into the music, and after about 2 years, not much had really happened, and I was turning like 21, and I was like, shit. And I kind of deaded the whole thing. I was like, nah, it's not working out. And the reason I bring up that I'm creative in other ways is that it's probably true that music isn't like the thing I'm best at. I can,
This
I
fool
like
do
make music,
everything,
but like
everything,
Yeah.
everything. Like this fool could throw a whole entire show, make the flyer for it, literally do
I can't sell the
everything
fucking
going
tickets
with the
though, I'll
show.
tell you that.
fucking this. He could make the
I
songs
hear you on that as well.
for the show. He
Well,
could
it's a
record.
struggle.
Yeah.
He could engineer the songs for the show. He could mix and master all of them. He could make the music videos.
But that
all of that.
But being like a jack of all trades, that's the saying, right? I wonder if that's not on camera. I got my cats out here.
Yeah. But I
but-
know that we were getting, I think, the cat peeking out the window and stuff, which is really good. But that shot was really good too. But
That's nice.
either way, yeah, we've got if you can't see from the side angle, we have Rizzy's cats.
Some wildlife.
He lives in like
Bring
a
us some
cat
flavor.
sanctuary in a way.
While being allergic to cats, I wouldn't recommend this life. It's a sacrifice I took.
But yeah, finish rap like what you were basically
No,
just.
I was
sorry.
saying
I don't know.
that being like a jack of all trades, the saying is jack of all trades, master of none, right?
Yeah.
So at a certain point, I was like, maybe I need to tone it back and like put more chips in one basket and kind of get better at something else. But anyways, I didn't really do that. I just went back to work.
Yeah.
Went back to work and worked for like 2 years or whatever. And then the whole time I was rapping, like writing verses, because I just enjoy it, you know? So it went from being like a struggle as like a career trying to make money to just now it's just a hobby. And it still kind of stayed that way. So the music that is on my Spotify and stuff is all from old. And then just like a month ago, I finally put out a new tape. And I'm just going to kind of put music out. But I don't, the whole promoting.
Mixtape?
Yeah, it's
Feature-
like a mixtape.
There's a feature from DJ
And
Lucas on
that's-
that tape.
Yeah, there's a feature.
Really?
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
When you guys are saying tape, though, you guys are meaning mixtape, right?
Yeah,
like,
essentially.
Not like a physical you could release.
No,
it,
no, not like a physical copy. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have any physical copies.
You
I
guys
don't
just
know if
mean
he's ever made
collective
some.
thing where you guys.
But yeah, it's like essentially you either release a single, a tape,
yeah,
or an
tape.
album.
Yeah.
I've never
EP.
dropped an album because, like, I don't know, it's super professional, you know? Like, I kind of wanted to save my first album for, like,
Definitely
you know.
something-
save for like
yeah, when it's
all
huge.
recorded in the same studio by like a professional engineer.
Yeah,
type
and it's,
thing.
like, got a budget and shit.
It's the
like,
same thing for like a comedian, you know, like their first movie or their first special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
They want it to be, you know, produced well and all that,
Exactly.
Yeah.
not just at a
But,
coffee shop.
Yeah, so promoting an artist is like you know, a pain in the ass, and making money off music is like practically impossible these days. So I'm not gonna use a bunch of my time right now promoting my music and trying to be an artist when I know I can do other things. And probably, if it's even a possibility, if I make good enough music that people actually want to listen to it, that'll happen eventually, being in the space. Probably, and if it doesn't, whatever. Like, there's way cooler stuff we could be doing. Because anyone can kind of make music. So, like, it'd be way cooler if I just aided Ryda and, like, now he's 2 men strong instead of us both trying to be artists, you know? So, that's Freya down there. She's a curious cat.
Hey, Freya. Come here. Hop up. All right. Well, you're rocking a Dark World hoodie. Let's get back into...
We could talk about DJ Lucas.
Just a little bit. How did you guys come in contact with DJ Lucas? Because he mentioned that you get a feature on that.
Yeah,
you obviously are all over that tape as well, right? No,
Honestly,
not at all.
No, there's only one feature on that tape.
So
and it's
me
DJ.
and Rizzy used to, like, we got a whole tape out together called Level Up that we made back in the day.
And that shit's still really good.
And that's on your Spotify.
Level Up.
That's literally all, like, I think it's like 6 songs, right? 6 songs of literally
5.
just maybe 5 of just me and Rizzy.
Dude, that's dope.
And so we made that way back
like a
in the
split.
day. Yeah. And I
not really.
feel like because of that, we kind of had like an unspoken agreement that, like, if we ever made music again, it would go back on like a Level Up 2 type of thing. And we do have a lot of shit in the vault still that's like already.
That's very Dark World stuff too. Like, or like, I like when people do that. They like they bring back. Like DJ Lucas has like the something mansion.
Lucas's Mansion.
Lucas's Mansion 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and our cover for that was like 8-bit characters of ourselves. So yeah, it was like a video game kind of.
I want to talk about you guys again. Wait, did we talk about how you guys came into contact with DJ?
No,
okay,
that's what we should.
Because that's what I asked.
Yeah, so around like around like the pandemic time.
Yeah,
is when I. Well, okay, so DJ Lucas, for anyone who doesn't know that's watching this, DJ Lucas is like an underground rapper who really had a spark of fame in like 2016. He had a song called Where the Sidewalk Bends, which I don't know the name of the artist, but there's a very famous book called Where the Sidewalk Bends. Where the Sidewalk Ends.
Yeah.
And so he changed it to Where the Sidewalk Bends, right? Made a banger song. He was on No Jumper and everything, but he's different than like most rappers. He's like he's a farm boy, kind of. Like, grew up in western Massachusetts, which is just, like, farmland and college land, basically. Now he's in New Jersey, so he's really, like, valid these days. But, well, that's who DJ Lucas is, right? So I had known about him from 2016 when I was in college. And then around 2020, like, I don't know what, I think I looked him up or whatever, and I found out he's still making music, still rocking it. Boom. I became like a fan of him, like a really big fan of him. And I just followed him on the gram, and I'd give him his props here and there. And then one day I asked to buy a beat off of him. He didn't really sell beats, so he's like, I don't really sell beats. And I was like, well, I really want one. So I paid him to make one, rapped on it. And I just sent him like what I rapped, and he was like, oh, shoot, like you really, like he kind of respected that I actually had something to say in my raps, or kind of like...
He said you're an art rap.
I said, this was the line that got him. I said, this that art rap, this that white man with cigar rap, this that freestyle in the car rap, Jeep smart car decision rap, smart art rap decisions. Corona couldn't fuck with my business, there's people giving weed to children. It's a golden age.
Because like DJ Lucas says the art rap thing a lot.
Yeah.
And you're kind of including that in a feature for him.
Exactly.
Which is, that's awesome. That was that was some bars right there for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. So from there, well, I don't know. I don't know. That's not really relevant to how I met DJ Lucas, I guess, but I just wanted to mention it. It kind of is, because it shows like where our relationship was at. Exactly. But then last year, about a year ago from today, so at the start of 2022, he came out to Tucson. Some guys in Tucson booked him, which from where we're at, Phoenix is like a 2-hour drive south. So I drove down there and met him. And that's when I got this hoodie from him. I can't remember if he gave it to me or whatever, but I had him sign the back. It's still on there, even though I've washed the hoodie a couple times. So that's where I got the hoodie, and that's where I met him, because you brought the hoodie up earlier.
Yeah.
That's where I met him, and we had some drinks, and it was like a really chill environment. There's probably like 15 to 20 people at the show. Same kind of style as ours, where it's like local acts and then DJ Lucas. But yeah, so we had a lot of time to chop it up. We had some beers, and we became like closer friends, I guess, through that. You know, I don't know. You don't become friends with someone in one night, but like we're, you know, closer. Then, so I decide to release this album, right? And I think like right before I'm releasing it, I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna get one feature on it, it's gonna be DJ. We've been in contact over the last year or whatever, just talking. And so I hit him up. I purchased a feature off of him, and he's like, cool, man. Hey, I'm actually gonna be in the area in like January. If you wanted, I'll come drive to Arizona. He was gonna be in New Mexico. He was like, I'll come drive to Arizona and do the music video. Matter of fact, while I'm there, let's do a show, you know, for the low, like for the culture kind of thing. I was like, say less. So I put the show together, and that's how all that happened.
No, it's crazy that you got DJ Lucas on that show, because it's when I saw it pop up at AZ Way Too Active, I was like, who got this? Who got this show? And then, you know, I found out it was you, and then I was really pissed off. No, I'm just kidding.
It was really cool too, because
just Josh.
Like I said, like I started off, and I still am, extremely big DJ Lucas fan, more than his friend, you know? And becoming a DJ Lucas fan was like a process of listening to his music on loop in my room for like a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like a cult. Well, the thing is, I don't know the cult, but it feels like if it were anything, it would be like a cult following. Because you appreciate DJ the more you listen to him for the obscure references, and the more you learn about like where he came from and the things he's actually talking about.
Yeah, like Kill Switch Engage he mentions, you know, it's like,
yeah, or like one of my favorite lines was, I can't remember what he rhymed with, but he said like, I grew up smoking in the field behind the Best Buy. And that's such like a simple line, but like I just feel that one. You know? Like smoking in the field behind the Best Buy.
We was really smoking in fields behind Best Buy. So
yes. No, I was gonna say that, you know, you have good like crazy good references in your music as well. Like the Swag Surfing album, it's Swag Surfing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I'm new to you guys, so you guys gotta give me a break here. But
hey, you're Gucci.
But I have to, you know, bring up again that when I did find out about you guys, I was like, whoa, why are these guys like not like the biggest thing right now? Like this is huge.
Well,
that's how we feel too.
Like Cold Cities, when
seems pretty obvious
on that album, Swag Surfing. The intro song Swag Surfing is fucking really good. The tone, the fucking.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite too.
Yeah, that beat is fucking fire.
Crazy, bro.
Very Lil B. Reminds me of kind of like Jock Jams almost.
That camera stopped recording. I'm gonna go press stop.
Oh yeah, cool. But yeah, like Swag Surfing has that Lil B, you know, vibe to me. It really does.
Definitely.
The beats, the tone, all that. Can you guys give me a little bit of info on how, or Ryda, can you give me some info on how that was recorded, or who made the beats?
That shit was honestly, you know, a couple of them on there were, I'm pretty sure, made by the homie Rascal.
Okay.
Shout out Rascal.
Yeah.
Some of the other beats are honestly dudes that I just be finding on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of them are shit that I just be seeing on YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
And
that's fine.
What's it called? That shit was recorded.
It's fine if the rapping is good and the fucking everything else is good.
It's fine if you purchase them, which he doesn't. So someone's suing.
No. See, this is what I say. I say, if I'm getting people hitting me up about that shit, like,
then I'll pay them.
Not even that. Like,
then
I'll pay them, but then I'll know, like, okay, my shit's actually making a ruckus.
I like it when someone doesn't pay for it or something, and then like and then it pops off, and then they have to go find who made it.
Yeah, like
something.
that's a good problem to me.
Yeah.
For me, that would be a good problem to have. My shit just went viral, and now I gotta go buy the beat. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Say no more.
Where did you? When did you record that Swag Surfing album?
Honestly, bro, a lot of it is like very like all through.
And you just
a lot of 2022
pieced it together.
Yeah, cause like
to put on Spotify and all that.
Yeah, I have a lot of like mixtape ideas and shit in my head. Like my next one I'm probably coming with is I think it'll be Pink Flag Music.
Okay, nice.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
Or it'll be Swag Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's awesome. And then you would obviously have the cover be all Crash Bandicoot.
Bro, all right. So I'll tell you what I want to do for the cover. So
that's amazing.
I got bro working on the cover as we speak.
Yeah.
It's me in a Crash level, like them palm trees they had, and then the Ooga Booga in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be holding a decapitated Crash head.
Dude, that is amazing.
And like I'm gonna just be swagged out,
Oh man.
And
that is like if it was a shirt or something too, I'd
Yeah, I don't know which one coming first though.
Yeah. Do you have any Ryda merch?
Not currently.
Or either of you guys have any
currently.
merch?
No, and
I love
literally.
merch.
We're talking about this right after the podcast. I want to get merch going ASAP.
Yeah, we definitely.
Let's talk about it right now. How about you guys start some drama?
All right. Well, you know who called me yesterday? I'll
right
talk about this. I don't know if this is too obscure for the viewers, but
did you guys hear? Oh, obviously you don't have earbuds, but you. Oh, never mind. I heard some crackling. Well, let's.
I was wondering if if I could hear when I put this mic down. There's like static. I think. Is that?
Yes. So we'll be good.
Yeah.
And I think also it was happening again when he had it when he was like this. It was happening again. So I think that maybe there's something happening when we're putting the mics near the thing. There's a static thing. But we're good. No worries. Also, these cause static.
Let me get this ASMR real quick.
Yes. Ooh.
Will you hold the bottle still, real quick?
Ah, tingles. Feel the chilling sensation. Okay. That was the ASMR segment.
All right.
Okay.
That was the ASMR segment that we planned. We talked about prior to the podcast.
Yeah, we're like just before the podcast. Dude, I'm not doing this unless we do the ASMR segment. That's what Ryda said. He said.
Fact.
It's in his rider. Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Wait, you know what a rider is? Yeah.
We got it. You. What if the next album's your full album's gonna be called Ryda's Rider?
Bro, I've got a plan to make some shit called Ghost Rider.
Ooh, dude, you could do so many things.
There's a lot.
Should we say them all now?
Yeah. What else is there?
Should that be the rest of the podcast?
Dick Ryda.
Just us thinking of different.
I got it before they.
Different Ryda play on words or whatever. Just.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I save them though.
Horse Ryda.
I was talking before you got here, Ryda. I was talking to Rizzy about getting you guys together to produce like a show at the Egyptian Hotel, the newly Egyptian Motor Hotel.
We know very little about this, so if you want to tell us,
but it looks
super
dope.
Curious.
So yeah,
because we looked it up a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, it's just like a hotel that's been
revamped.
What's the word?
Repurposed.
Renewed. No, not
restored.
Restored, whatever. Newly opened. Yeah, whatever. And
reopened
since like the 60s. Newly renovated is what I was trying to say.
Yep,
newly renovated, and since like the 60s and stuff, and they
been there since the 60s.
Yeah, it has. I'm pretty damn sure it has.
Open this one.
If you go look at their Instagram, they have pictures of its being opened in the same exact spot with the same exact sign. And I think that my event was the big event that I just had was the first big event that they've had since the 60s.
Really? How many people?
I could be totally wrong.
Wait, do you know the capacity?
300.
That's pretty good.
And there's a pool area and stuff, and there's like a little motor home for there's like a little motor RV, like a classic vintage motor home, the steel ones. And
place sounds fucking
dude.
dope.
When we produce a show there, they're gonna give us. They gave it this last one. They gave us 2 rooms as the green rooms, and they're really cool rooms.
The hotel rooms.
Yeah. So like when we produce a show, they're gonna give us 2 rooms, and they let us
do every
stay
show
there
at
as
this
well.
place. I haven't even seen it yet.
You don't get to just use it as a green room. We get to stay there for free.
Shit, dude. How's your artist
just the
overnight?
Yeah, so
Holy shit! Wait, that's kind of OP.
yeah, so we're going to be doing a show there. I want to collab with you guys on putting something there crazy.
Yeah.
Since I have my in there.
Awesome. Do you have like pictures and videos of the show you did?
Yeah, I've got it all over.
After this
yeah, absolutely. Let's switch to LeBron. We wanted to do some topical stuff.
Yeah,
LeBron last
we need the
night.
TikTok clips.
I heard. Well, because I was wanting to find some topical stuff to talk to Rizzy about before you got here, so we didn't waste any good shit. We're like, let's just talk about something that.
Yeah, we kept like, because we don't know each other very well, so we kept like trying to get to know each other and like talking about our lives and stuff. And I was like, we were like, wait, stop.
Everything
we're
saying.
Gotta save this for the pod. So we
needs to be on the pod.
Talked a little bit. LeBron, though, right?
But yeah, Rizzy. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have our sports correspondent.
So I was watching last night, okay, and
Rizzy the reporter.
I was actually fucking weak. I wasn't sure what to expect. I tuned in with only 6 points left for LeBron to, and the dudes were not guarding him. Like I was,
they wanted to be a part of that game.
I
where
mean,
he broke the record.
It's a really awkward situation. Like,
it's like like almost planned.
Like the whole achievement aside, and like actual, but just on a little side note, it's a really weird game for the opposing team to play.
Yeah, because they're like, I like this dude. I want him to get his shit.
Everyone is there for him to score 36 points, but 36 is a lot to give up, and they kind of had to just like
let him do it.
He did it by the end of the third quarter. And
see, if I'm on that other team,
first
I'm
part
slapping
of the game.
every shot.
I only saw the last 6 points. I'm guessing it was kind of like. Or at least the Lakers. The Lakers were definitely feeding him the whole game, I'm sure.
If I'm there, this is going to be the hardest 36 points of your whole career.
I'm like, bro, especially the point he scored that did it. The dude is playing defense like this. He goes, and as LeBron's shooting, I mean, he's like kind of trying to avoid a foul, I guess, but he pulls his arm away, and it's just like, it was like super weak defense. I was like, damn, if that was like, he knew too, like that was the shot. Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm not going out like that. You better get the coolest fucking shot of me like playing strict defense and you shot it over me and made it cool.
Like this was the time LeBron was supposed to break the record. That's what they gonna say. Not this was the shot LeBron broke the record.
But still, like it's so tough. And so I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. And like LeBron starts celebrating, and before I know it, like the timer, the score, it all drops away, and they're like, all right, boom, and the whole game is paused, and they start celebrating. They have a whole like. And
LeBron's like getting drunk on court.
Yeah, I was just thinking that's such a weird situation for the other team.
So did he get like a, award or something?
He didn't get there's no physical award for it, but like David Stern, the commissioner of the NBA, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the previous record holder, they both came out on the court.
He's still alive. Damn, he's
and he's looking pretty healthy too.
I've seen these.
I'm sure he's old as hell.
I've seen these videos. It was memes, obviously. It was like fucking Kareem every time LeBron's about to score, and it's like this old dude in the bleachers, and he's like, what the fuck? God fucking damn it! Like, he's freaking out.
They had a camera on him he's sitting courtside, and they have a camera on him the whole game. It keeps cutting to him, and I'm thinking like bro, a guy has to be sitting. I know it sounds so uncomfortable. This like 80-year-old man is like, fuck, I got to put on this face the whole game, and the whole time he's just kind of like. But he seemed pretty moved by the thing, I guess. It was cool. They came out and shook hands. Yeah, they came out and shook hands. David Stern and all them, and then the game continued, and the Lakers lost. There's like footage of LeBron like hugging his family and stuff, and at the end he's like, "All right, it's winning time. Back to the game. It's winning time," and then they lost. But he's the greatest player of all time. It's true.
Well, that was our sports.
I've seen this one real quick. I've seen this one video or pictures. These 2 pictures. It was when Michael Jordan was like making this crazy like shot or some shit, and everyone's up like freaking out. And then it's Braun about to make the last like the game winner, and it's literally like everyone with their phones.
Oh, you see everybody in the background just like
with their phones.
Yeah,
that's sad.
I love pictures like that where you just catch everybody's true reactions on camera and shit.
Yeah.
But
sad. I hate when you see like even like a rapper's popular like a video of their performance or whatever, and literally every single person is just camera out like that. I'm like, it's kind of stupid, bro.
Yeah, that's
I take
annoying.
like literally 1 20-second video of like an artist of a song I like, and then I put my phone in my pocket and I'm
enjoy that shit. You paid
I'm
to
fucking
be there
vibing.
and probably waited like 3 hours in a crowd of fucking sweaty.
I feel like everybody
people.
catching a moment like that in basketball or whatever is like more respectable or understandable than like everybody. Yeah, everybody's standing
for
there
an
watching.
artist.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I don't know.
Right,
For me,
No,
like I know
yeah.
motherfuckers gonna catch that already. Like there's people
true.
on court.
Actually, honestly, it's almost more egregious at a sporting event
because
that's such a high octane, like animalistic fucking event. If you're there at a sports game during an actual buzzer beater, high intense situation, the energy is fucking insane. To have your phone out and be distracted during that is a crime. It should be punishable by
death.
There you go. There you go.
Kill them. Kill them all.
What are I got a couple more things before we get out of here, but what are some future plans that you guys have? Not necessarily you guys doing your plugs or anything right now, but just like what are some future plans, for both of you guys, like in general, just in life? What do we
You go, Ryda. No, that's a valid question.
I would honestly say just my goal is to take proper steps to get to like the desired outcome of which is like to be a famous entertainer and rapper and like really be getting paid off of that. And I think it's kind of simple as far as what steps need to be taken,
Yeah.
But I would say that's my goal, that to actually go through with them and make those steps necessary.
Just basically become successful.
Like put myself in the best position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
At all times.
I'd say
answer.
that's what's coming in the future. Is more like sophisticated moves.
Yeah.
Because we did this already. We gave it an honest fucking go back in like 2018 and shit, and didn't get what we wanted, but learned a lot and stuff. So now, like, for me at least, going back into music, it's like now it's time to do it in a smarter way.
Taking the more experienced, like, strategic angles at the shit.
Yeah, make it last for the rest of your life, right?
Exactly.
I think that's the ideal thing, to be able to, have it last. So one of the this thing that I do with every guest, it's kind of like a hacky kind of thing, but it is like a fun thing that, you can find out the guests' like interests and tastes and stuff like that. What are your top 5 favorite movies? I swear, this is a question that I asked. I swear.
Movies?
It's just a simple little podcasty type question I like to ask at the end. And it could be an in the moment type thing where it doesn't have to be such a strict.
I can't say for sure. Like
I've done multiple
just like
top 5s on this podcast.
Yeah. So off the top of my head, some of the greatest movies I've ever watched. Fuck, wait, I kind of have to think about it.
It could just be like bam, bam, bam.
Bro, I got 4.
Okay. Let's have.
Go.
Okay, while Rizzy's thinking,
so number 1, like probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Goodfellas.
There you go, classic.
2, I probably have to put fuck, what did I say as 2? Shit. Okay.
This is hard.
No order.
Okay, yeah, no order at all. It doesn't matter.
That shit stopped.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, the battery died. We got enough on
we
there.
got enough, yeah.
Okay, so Goodfellas, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Enter the Void.
Ooh, yeah, that's one somebody hasn't mentioned yet on here.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Nice.
And then
I'm so glad you mentioned Enter the Void.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, the movie's trippy as hell.
Crazy.
Can you imagine watching that on DMT while
I've watched it on mushrooms.
You've watched it on mushrooms?
Yeah,
oh my God.
DMT.
How much mushrooms were you on when you watched that?
I think like 2.5 grams.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I microdosed so small I couldn't imagine.
Bro, that was when I was younger though. I used to be crazy. Like,
oh no, it's fine. I mean, I would love to get to that level.
Stupid.
Nah,
to be able to.
I regret all the, especially
I
when it
don't
comes
regret.
to psychedelic. Well,
regret.
acid. When it comes to acid, I regret
I don't
think I
don't
really
like
fucked with
acid,
acid, but
no, I've done acid.
if you're
before.
young and watching this and like,
do
I definitely
acid.
prefer
no,
shrooms.
don't. No, seriously, do shrooms.
Do
Sure.
mushrooms and acid.
And try heroin, but only try it.
Gasper
don't do
No.
heroin,
Who
just
made
do
End of the Void?
Percocets.
Gasper No. Or no, not Gasper No. Lars Van Trier or no? Is it Gasper No?
I don't know his fucking name. bro. I just
N-O-E?
watched the movie like 4 times.
Yeah, it's one of those
They
guys.
took it off Netflix. Did you know that?
Oh, they did? Yeah.
Yeah, what the
Why?
fuck?
Just because it was controversial?
I don't know. That shit was stupid. Such a
Controversial
good movie
scenes.
though. Such a crazy movie.
Did you say your fifth one?
You said what?
Did you say your fifth
No,
one?
I can't even think of a fifth one, bro.
Oh, come on. You got
I
it.
would
you
have to
got
say it's maybe like Deuce Bigelow.
it. Ooh,
Deuce
nice.
Bigelow.
Dude, I
funny
like
as
when people
fuck.
just say random like stuff like that. Like, I love it. I love that movie. Deuce
Or like
Bigelow
White
one's great.
Chicks.
White Chicks, yeah,
White
yeah,
Chicks
yeah.
is a good ass movie.
Dude, you're like stoner movies. You like stoner movies.
Some, yeah.
Silly,
I like
silly,
honestly. I
wacky.
just can't think of none of the like real gangster. Like I love the mobster movies.
Have you seen The Pest with John Leguizamo?
No, I haven't. Is that a good movie?
It's like one of the up your alley if you like White Chicks and Deuce Bigelow for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's like slapsticky and
Okay.
physical comedy, stonery.
Interesting.
You know.
I'll have to
All
watch
right,
it.
all right, Rizzy. What we
I cannot think of 5
And
movies
that's
that
it. I'm
like,
just
especially. No.
and that's the
But
podcast.
I have
Yeah.
a couple. I'm sure this one gets said all the time. Fight Club.
Ooh, see, you
That's-
can do it. You can do this.
That's Fight Club's
You
a
could do-
really good movie.
No, that's a good
I
one.
like
right
what
there.
they like went for there.
Come on.
This one for some reason stands out. I was trying to think of like comedies.
Yes, yeah.
That are special. The Hangover.
There you go.
The Hangover
That's a
is like
classic,
a legendary
funny movie.
Um,
Absolutely.
And then I was gonna fucking say like I'm tied with like another comedy, Anchorman,
Yes.
and like
I watched that
Zoolander
really
is
high
kind of up
once.
there
Yeah,
with Anchorman.
Yeah, Zoolander. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't like the movie, but I'd say one of them. I actually hated watching it. It bored me, and it is also just like way too sad for me. But it really was a moving movie. Marley and Me
Oh,
with the dog.
Yeah.
If you just want to talk about like
Damn.
really good movies,
Yo, hold on.
I
hold
can't
on.
stand it. I fucking hate it.
I think
But
I might
is
want to
it
change.
really good?
I think I might want to change my 5th movie.
to Marley and Me.
No.
He's
You
like,
wanna put that
I
in
want
there?
to change it to
Get
Marley
Out
and
Bigelow
Me.
or whatever.
Oh, I want to change all 5 of mine to Marley and Me.
I think I want to change it to what's that movie? Machinima?
Oh, Ex Machina.
Deus Ex
Machina.
Or
yeah.
wait, it's just
Yeah.
called Ex Machina.
That movie
Yeah.
is really fucking
Yeah,
good.
okay. Wait, what's
So good.
another? I mean, yes, that's like the Fight
Crazy.
Club.
Yes,
But that's
really, really good.
the type of movies that are my favorite. Is like the psychological thrillers.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that shit
Fight
literally
Club
made my
and,
skin crawl.
Yeah.
Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Shutter Island made my skin crawl. Like the whole time you find out at the end the dude's been in an insane
My
asylum.
favorite
Spoilers.
psychological thriller movie is Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. You ever seen that?
No.
Stir of Echoes?
No, but
Damn,
I
it's
love
a
Kevin Bacon.
Fucking really good movie.
Or have you
He's
seen
in a
what's that
TV show,
fucking
The
what's
Following?
What's that one
Ooh.
show or movie?
With Kevin Bacon in it or
Oh,
not?
I've
No.
seen it. I know which one.
No, it's called like Taking, and then it's a girl's name. The Taking of Sarah.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And like it's like
well, I
this
don't know exactly what you're
crazy ass movie. There's that one picture from it where like that fucking thing is like eating. the girl.
Yeah, fuck. Some of not Emily Rose, right? There's something, not
No.
the fucking. It's like the taking of something.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Do you know
No.
the taking?
Fuck.
Is it just the taking?
No.
I don't know. I don't even know.
It sounds like something.
I can't even.
I bet
think.
you got it wrong.
No, it's a
No, I
crazy.
just
I think it's Sarah something. The Taking
Oh.
of
Speaking
Sarah.
of Sarah Marshall.
Oh, is Saving Sarah Marshall?
No.
Oh,
Isn't
but
that-
there's
'cause
also
isn't
the
that- that's
That's a
the-
comedy with Jack Black.
No.
Okay, oh.
Yeah, no, dude.
I was like, isn't Sarah Marshall the one from Terminator?
Damn, I can't.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of that
I don't even know her name. Sarah
Well,
Connors or
We'll get a. Well, who was our Jamie tonight? Our Jamie was
Dude.
Check
Check that.
Jamie, can you check that for us? No, just the taking of Sarah Marshall. But all right,
Oh.
well, this
Yeah.
has been fucking a really smooth one.
This
It
was really
seemed
fun.
like you only it was like that. It went like that.
yeah. How long was that?
Crazy.
An hour or so?
50 minutes. And then we're gonna put some B-roll in there. It'll be an hour
No, yeah.
video.
That's great.
And
That's fire.
I want to thank you guys so much, Ryda and Rizzy, and Rizzy the Rob, right?
Rizzy to the Rob.
Rizzy to the Rob.
Like so, is Rizzy Rob.
Rizzy Rob.
But, like, that wasn't available, so now it's
He's
kind of like Rizzy to the Rob. But I'm Rizzy.
Rizzy the Rob.
Rizzy the Rob.
Oh, and I feel like I want to mention this.
Oh, yeah.
Because you said it in your DMs. He just learned about the term Riz.
Yeah.
That they came up with on TikTok. These fucking kids.
That's sick.
Tell him,
Yeah.
Ryda, I've been Rizzy since
He
like,
has been.
like
He has
2015.
Well,
probably.
He
yeah.
has been.
And
But isn't that
wasn't a
funny,
term
though?
back then.
Now it makes your name so much cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people would say it
Now
makes
you're
my
the
name
Riz
cooler.
man.
Well,
Yeah,
because
I'm like
today
Rizzy,
I just
but
posted a
that
clip
was
from my
not-
Hollywood Boulevard podcast where we were talking about the word Riz, and they were just mocking the word Riz a bunch, and I was like posting that today. I'm like, I'm doing a podcast with Rizzy today, and I'm like, I'm on my
that's why
Instagram, like
you-
where we're like talking about like the word Riz, and I'm like, I hope he doesn't think that I'm like, but I'm like, no. But it's
yeah.
Rizzy's.
As
Rizzy
long
has
as you
been
know that I didn't
Rizzy has been around
Yeah.
before
Bro, that shit
TikTok
is-
and
Yeah.
before
That
Riz.
shit
way
is
before
so
TikTok.
funny to me.
about
Have you-
since Vine.
Have you
That's
seen
what your
that?
shirt should say. It should just say Rizzy before
Yeah.
around
Before
since-
TikTok.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I really want to thank you guys. These guys are doing some really serious, but not so serious at the same time, right? Some
Right.
serious things in Phoenix, and go check them out. Give your guys' plugs.
Man, give me on Instagram at ryda.bitch.
Yes,
Ryda,
yes,
bitch.
I love that. Yeah. Spicy Mayo, their Instagram, this band from Arizona, their Instagram, Spicy Mayo Bitch, and I just
Oh
love.
shit! Well, we
That's
gotta
how you stole
contact
my
these
shit.
guys.
Yeah. They're running off
No,
of it.
no,
I'm
that I just
playing,
like.
I'm
No,
just
you guys
playing.
could both have that. A punk
Yeah,
band
yeah.
having it, a rapper.
To me, it was just like I don't know. I needed something catchy, you know?
Yeah,
Something
Ryda,
that like
bitch.
stuck.
yeah.
Ryda.bitch on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also on all platforms for music, you can
Oh,
find this
yeah,
guy
yeah.
Ryda. It can be tough. We're working on getting to the top of that algorithm.
Yeah, honestly,
so
probably best way to find me is fucking look up just fucking swag surfing.
swag.
Yes,
surfing.
on-
Swag
That's the name of the
surfing
tape.
Ryda. That
Yes.
shit will pull up
That
right
full
away.
album is fire. I've been listening
Fire.
to it in my car every day since I met. Since I found the Spotify's pretty much.
Fuck yeah.
Which is just one day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just yesterday.
It's been a week. Since I've been, listening to you guys, and I've just really been on that fucking shit.
Nice.
We got more coming soon, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's really fucking good. That opening song sets you off for the way the
Gotta
album's gonna
listen
do.
to
I
it,
got
guys.
one coming probably like in a week or week and a half that you're gonna love.
Yeah,
You
dude.
yourself.
Oh, let's say that. Let's just say.
We should speak on it.
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
say.
Yeah. Go
Well,
ahead.
yeah. So when DJ was down here, like a couple days before he got down here, he just like randomly hits my DMs. It's like, yo, like we gotta work, and I'm like, okay,
So
fucking
well,
like,
he's
bet,
here.
bet. So then, yeah, when he's here, like day before, they shot their music video together, and then after we came back here, and me and him made a song together, and it's a pretty fire one, honestly, bro.
and that's gonna come out
like week
within
and
a
half.
week or two.
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. Coming
yeah.
pretty
Or
soon
so.
though.
Yeah.
But that shit's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So Ryda DJ Lucas coming fucking soon, which is crazy, dude.
Crazy.
From like, it's actually like a small physical step, but it feels kind of crazy. I don't know if you
Yeah.
think
It is.
about it. Anyways,
Still,
yeah.
Shout out DJ.
yeah. Shout out DJ for sure.
Shout out to Rizzy's jacket too,
Facts.
Yeah, Dark World.
and just the jacket too.
Oh,
Just
this
dope.
one, Rolling Loud.
This one.
Yeah, I got this motherfucker at Rolling Loud because I'm a sound and audio video specialist. Just kidding. That's
And
not
did you
why.
add some
This was
patches to it,
merch.
or is that just the
no,
way?
this
that
was
it
how
worked?
they sold it, and it was
Jesus
really
Christ.
cool. I worked there. I was telling you a little bit. I was putting up the tents for the vendors and stuff.
Yeah.
So I worked for 3 weeks, and then the event happened, and I worked through the event, and then I worked an extra 2 weeks after taking all that shit down. And I felt like I deserved this, but they didn't give us shit, so I had to buy this. This is like fucking way too much money for what it is. But yeah, my name's Rizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you
my name's-
can't. We gotta go.
No, okay, sorry, we're out of time. Yeah. No,
keep on
my
doing
name's
that
Rizzy.
joke.
I'm on Instagram as rizzytotherob. That's spelt out. Just find me on Instagram if you don't have Instagram.
And you got a Spotify too. of your
I am
music.
on all platforms, but don't look up my music. Look up his.
Okay.
If you're gonna do one thing after this, look up his music.
Yeah.
If
'Cause
you,
you're
if
the
you-
guy
if you're really that
Controlling
curious,
it
though.
all. You're the one that's
You'll
trying to
find
trying to
Yeah,
get everybody.
man, I'm
to
trying to
rake
get
in the
some
dough.
traction going, and I really believe in his music. Mine's fun. It's experimental. If you are that interested, I am on all platforms as Rizzy, and my latest tape was called Taste Test.
Yeah, look up Rizzy Taste Test.
Yeah,
That'll be the easiest way to find
But
it and make sure it
honestly,
pulls up.
This dude makes like really digestible music that a lot of people are gonna like. So I think you should go check that out.
Absolutely.
It was thank you, by the way.
Yeah,
for
no problem.
doing
This was really fun.
Cool. Yeah.
I wasn't like uncomfortable or anything like that, like nervous, like thinking about what am I going to ask. Like had a bunch of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So thank you guys so much again, Ryda and Rizzy, and thank you, Jalen again. Jalen? I don't know. I don't. Social security number? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. For helping out and watching the camera, and just being our audience for today, and our little friends over
cats,
here. Little feline friends.
Thanks to the viewers.
Yes, thank you to the viewers for watching, and go check these guys out. And that's been it. Have a good day. Thank you.
Bow.
Ha! Bow.